The game changed, I'm here to restore order. New school and old school, I'm here to connect the border. Real hip-hop, just trying to bring that feeling back. I'm a fan of the culture, so for real I be missing that. When you had to really rap, when you said you could spit a rap. Trash, you get nothing, if you hot, then you get it dap. Bronx the birthplace of the legendary genre. August 11 is the date, really you should honor. Important date, if you don't know about it, it's a problem. It happens to be the date that hip-hop was started. KRS-One said bring it to the cipher. Coogee rap, taking the war, that was fire. Rakim, ain't no joke, was on the lineup. Jada and Nate Dogg.
No doubt. This your boy the Joker right here live on the first episode of the Evening Rush Network. You know what I mean? Underground Lounge. Appreciate everybody tuned in right now, man. Make sure you download the app. This is the first podcast episode on the Evening Rush Network. It's your boy the Joker, the Overlook MC. I am your host right here. We waiting on the co-host to come in. You know what I mean? He might got busy a little bit. My man DJ Larry Loud. You know what I'm saying? We wait for him to come in, but we got to keep the show going because we got a lot of things going on today. You know what I mean? And we got a lot of people that we showing love to on this show. And give y'all a little something about the podcast. This podcast right here is definitely representing the boom bap artists, all DJs, producers, beat makers, urban fashion designers, and we're going to talk about a little bit of sports. This is definitely something that's different for the platform, for the Even Rush Network. So we're here to give you the rundown on the boom bap community. And we also going to be giving like artists of the week. We also going to do that. We also going to do DJ of the week, also platform of the day. You know what I mean? So any other platforms that we're going to be representing that will be on the show that you can pretty much make it do what it do. And you can check out their platform also, the boom bap community. You can get to know the DJs, producers, and a lot of the MCs is coming out. There's a lot of up and coming boom bap MCs that's really coming up in the game. The community is real huge right now, worldwide, over 172 countries right now. So, you know, the boom bap community is definitely getting big. We're here to push the culture forward. That's the key thing that we do right here on the Underground Lounge, live and direct on all the platforms and all that. Right here on the Evening Rush Network, you know what I mean? Doing what it do. But I introduce the guest of the show, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that y'all definitely share this on your platform, share it to all your friends and all that good stuff. And don't forget to follow me on IG right there on the screen right there is the _underground _lounge podcast on IG. And let me know how you feel about the show and how you can get on and all that good stuff. And we're going to make it do what it do and how we do it all the time, all day, every day. But today on the show is special guest is an amazing MC coming out of Duke City. Duke City is definitely the ABQ, which is Albuquerque, 505 of New Mexico, doing what it do. We got him live right now. This is my man EKYM in the building.
Peace. What up, everybody? Hope everybody's well. Hope you're well too, my man. Joker, it's good to see you, my G, man.
Man, I see you in a minute, man. You know what I mean? You know, this brother right here is also a promoter. He's a producer. He's an engineer. He's an MC.
Yes, sir.
He's an arranger. You know what I mean? He's a host. He hosts mixtapes and parties and shows and all that. This brother right here is definitely across the board, the art of the culture all day long, man. So let little people know a little bit about yourself that I probably don't know.
Yo, man. Peace again. Thank you for having me, man, for the opportunity. Of course. But yeah, my name EKYM. That's Mike backwards for a lot of people that don't know. Ek for short. I come from the Hickory Apache Nation on the north side of New Mexico, actually. And I got some ties down in Jemez Pueblo as well. So, say a month to all my peoples out there watching.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. Like you said, man, the engineer game is strong. Chef game is strong. I always put on for the kids any chance I get, yo. Shouts to my man Antro over at Naka. Yo, it's been a beautiful 2 years back, man. Maybe 3 years now. I've only been back in New Mexico for the past 3 years, yo, and we had the opportunity to stir the pot pretty thoroughly.
Yeah, I mean, you in the bed. This has been the pop been simmering for a long time. Especially how we met. I think when you just came back, when Bronco was just doing the pandemic. I think it was near the winter time.
Right.
They had a little jump off at the Duke City Grills at the beach joint right there on Manoa, and you came
But
through, and you came in with a couple of friends too, dog, that came and wrecked the stage apart. Definitely doing some hip hop, and that's when I really got to know the things that you were doing. I was loving the movement and the art that you was bringing forth, because it was like seeing some good art out here all day long, but your cloth was different. So what
oh
makes you
yeah.
get your cloth so thick in the game in this hip hop culture? What inspired you to do that?
Oh man. So like bottom line, it comes down to my mother, yo. I love my mother. Shouts out to Mama Duffy. But yo,
Yeah,
she always told me, man, you better have you a plan B in case plan A don't work. So I found myself down in Miami at the time trying to, figure out what to do next. So I got into some culinary, man. Shouts to my chef Danny Surfer. Blue Collar just turned 11 years old this year, yo. So like, my culinary game is strong. So that technically that was my plan B. So
yeah,
I got the opportunity, man, to get back into school and take on the audio engineering aspect of the music. So, like MCs come and go, good rappers, legendaries, I hate to say it like that, but I always wanted to figure out a way I could always stay inside of the music game, because I love it so much. So I was like, yo, I got the engineer, bro. Like I fell in love with the engineer aspect, being that guy that's behind all these boards and stuff, making everybody sound fire
yo,
and just responsible for the real dope shit that comes out of everybody's like
exactly.
fucking
And
studios
you
and
bring
such,
it too. And you bringing it
Yeah,
too.
man.
On the engineering side, did you go to school for that, or you just learned from a mentor that taught you and built you when you was building the studio? That you had somebody there that to guide you, helps you know what
Oh
to plug
yeah.
in, do and all that.
Yeah, man. It's definitely a combination of both, man. I started off just messing around on Cubase, man, and that led to finding out more like aspects of the whole shebang of audio engineering. So yeah, man. Once I found out my plan A, yo, I was like, yo, I'm running with it. So yeah, I hopped into the Art Institute, which I started in Miami. Ironically, I dropped out to do the restaurant. That went very well, and by the time the restaurant thing was coming toward like a close, I was like, yo, I want to do the music full time. So I came back to New Mexico, rock with Potency crew out in Taos, yo. Shout out to my Potency dudes out in Taos. And that was a beautiful era. The Potency era was nice, and everybody kind of just came to a realization, they wanted to start making their own style of music, and
Right,
it's
right,
Potency forever. But we all branched off, and then I got back into school though, because I was like, man, I need a change of scenery. So I shot up to
right.
Denver. uh Denver school got closed. They're like, yo, you got to find a school. I get your money back. I was like, yo, I spent too much time in this shit. So I
Right.
shot out to LA. So I was out in LA doing my thing for about 6 months. And then that school closed, which then took me all the way back to Miami, like full circle, man. So I started and finished the degree in Miami Art Institute, But yeah, man, it was a beautiful thing though. Like I got to meet so many people, work under different types of labels, different genres of music, learning in and out of the studio, live scenarios. So, I like to say I'm getting there pretty seasoned.
Yeah, right. And you chose the true hip hop boom bap sound. That was just in your automatically in your DNA, or you just chose that way to get into it? That was just part of your movement.
Oh yeah, man. Actually, my family crew, Toxic Resin crew, R.I.P. Dolomite. My brothers E Dub and Bin Laden, yo. We all come from a family networking of just like underground raw hip hop music and a lot of reggae influence as well, man. So a lot of people didn't know me as EKYM back in the day when I was coming up in my high school years. You know, I didn't really have the EKYM moniker at the time. So, you know, but I was still out there giving them hell. They, the people that came up in the scene, you know, like the OGs, like DJ Psy, and then, you know, like DJ Switch, Nate the Vibe, and them, you know, like, you know, they remembered me when I came home again. So like that was truly a blessing right there, you know.
Yeah. How you feel about what the culture is doing right now? Like, you know, did you think in the 2000s when they said hip hop was dead, did you feel that energy, or you just ignored it and kept doing your thing?
Oh man, well, you know, I understood the basis of, you know, what Nas was saying when he said what he said, but you know, it took me all the way back to LA though. You know, shouts to the big homie Murs of Living Legends. You know, he was like, bro, you know, you could just shout hip hop is dead, or you can get off your ass and do something about it. So, you know, I chose to keep it moving, man, and you know, just learning the business aspect is kind of, I guess, what you could say made my cloth different. Instead of just diving in and pursuing the MC part, you know, everybody wants to be a well-renowned MC artist, you know, hip hop artist or R&B, whatever genre they choose, you know. But you know, to step back from the scene, to figure out how everything works behind the scene, what drives the music, what makes the music move forward, is what, like, you know, why I took that route for school as well, you know, to understand the industry before I actually put my foot in the industry, you know. So yeah. So you know, with that said too, yeah, I was gonna say with that said too, you know, like taking the time to learn what it takes to build a show, throw a show, and have a successful show, you know, that type of aspect.
Right.
Yeah, I loved it though, man.
It's kind of tough when you're independent in this community, but it's at the same time it's easy. I say that because me being from Buffalo and traveled from Buffalo to Atlanta and South Carolina, was out there for 13 years. Went back to Buffalo when the rebirth of the culture came about. Right when I came back to Buffalo, that's around the time Griselda got signed at Shady Records. And then, you know, me and the wife, you know, would take care of other business. So we moved to Indianapolis here to Albuquerque. So it's like doing them years, I could say when that 20-year span, I was seeing the culture on the underground moving so thick.
Oh yeah.
So, in their own way, to where I was inspired, even though I was at that time I was in the industry, I was in the machine at the time, being a manager, you know, with a couple of labels from Universal, Sony, and all that. So me being in the box, in the energy, in the industry like that, and then stepping away from jumping over that fence, looking in again, going back to the streets, it was definitely different. It wasn't balanced enough.
Right.
So I was like, man, I was like, this right here is something's gonna break through. And I don't know if it was the time Griselda got signed or the time that Action Bronson was on tour. Between that, Action Bronson, Tech Nine, you know what I'm saying, artists like that was keeping the culture moving. You know, I can name some underground MCs from Canada to overseas that was still, you know, Fresh Kills, Mad Dukes. I mean, a lot of them cats, Napoleon the Legend, them artists like that was still
Napoleon Fire, man.
Bubbling. Yeah, it was bubbling, you know. So that got me to be like, okay, the culture is still there. It's like, you know, and shout out to my man Levi Stretch from Chi-Town. He really kept me grounded when I felt me being in the machine. I wasn't seeing certain things. He kept my third eye open in the culture, going to these hole-in-the-wall spots in South Carolina, North Carolina. We hit Greensboro, we hit Asheville, Tennessee. In Tennessee, really surprised me. That's country, you know, country genre of music. Went to a couple hip hop spots out there that was heavy. mean, straight
Yeah, man.
B-boying, turntable, you know, beatboxing. The elements was there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that right there kept me like, okay, let me dive back in with my roots, where my DNA really comes from. And when I came here to Albuquerque, met you guys, you and your crew just confirmed it. Barney Crumble just confirmed it just by seeing the movement of people. Benny Bronco, you know what I mean? Artists like that kept it thorough. To me,
Yeah, yeah.
the family is still here. So when you traveling after all these years, did you feel that the, the the lane was bubbling, or it was falling back a little bit, but you just made the decision like, okay, I need to be the one to help it push forward. Did it work like that?
Yeah, man. You know, Benny, shouts to the brother Benny, man. Of course, Barney Crumble, Fred Ben Stone, man. Shouts to them cats.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, like they held it down solid for Albuquerque, of course. And you know, I felt like around the time when I was gone, you know, is when Wake, RIP Wake Self, you know,
rest in peace.
him and Def started getting they running, you know, and the
Yeah,
scene started lifting, you know. But unfortunately, you know, the mishaps happened with Wake, you know, with the whole
yeah,
uh accident that took place, man. RIP Wake again, yo.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I felt yeah, I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
go
I
ahead, go
felt
ahead, go
like
ahead.
around that time, man, is when like thing kind of felt stagnant, you know, for the Albuquerque scene. And the whole time, you know, I'm like still outsider looking in, you know, like, you know, put me on. And
Yeah, right, right,
but
right, right.
yeah, so I guess when I came back was like perfect timing in a sense, because
Yeah, it was.
you know, people were starting to get hungry again. We were just getting out of the pandemic. And once Benny hit me, was like, yo, we doing this Beast of Birthday thing, dude. He's like, I know you get down. I've seen you get down. He's like, bro, come through. And that's pretty much what like spawned it, man. Spawned everything that's been going on for the past 2 years, you know?
Awesome. Yeah, that
Yeah,
joint, man.
man.
That joint. I think that was
Yeah.
the push.
Yeah.
And me being in this certain little lane I was in at that time, that I felt that it wasn't me, but I had to, me not knowing what's going out here, you know, meeting you
Yeah.
and Benny and Barney Crumble and Fred really got me to step over some hurdles with certain things out here. And salute to you guys. Shout out to the family of Think and Grow Vet Green
Oh
podcast
yeah,
tuned in. What's
definitely.
going on, family? Tuned in
Peace,
right
peace.
here on the first episode of the Underground Lounge on the Even Rush Network and all that. We definitely here with the legendary. I could say legendary because he put
Thank
in a
you.
lot of work. You
Yeah,
understand?
man.
Like he put in, my man Ekim put in so much work out here traveling. Like I said, your cloth is different. You know, that's what I know. And me knowing that your cloth was different, I didn't understand certain other people that was involved in your circle at the time. I didn't understand what they was doing, and I was seeing that you hold a lot of things on your back, and a lot of people
Yeah,
just
yeah.
drag on your legs while you walking through the culture. You know what I mean? You just strut, you
Yeah.
know, and you letting them hold on to your legs because that's the type of person you are, because you want to see everybody grow. But I can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that you stepped away. I see you shook a couple people off your leg, and now you're really doing your thing, traveling. The tour was crazy
Yeah.
for that past couple of months. Let people know
Oh
what
man.
past 5 shows you just opened up for. Like, you know,
Oh
those who don't know
man.
about my man.
So like for the whole month of March, man, and into the beginning of April, you know, it started off what I thought was supposed to be our last Rock the Block, but apparently they told us we can come back in June. So uh
Word.
anywho, with that said, we started with Rock the Block. You know, it's like this thing we hold down every first Friday of the month at downtown Albuquerque. And they like lined the whole streets with like vendors left and right. You know, everybody's just out there having a good time. It seems
Yeah.
like they let the restrictions down, so you know, people out there chiefing, drinking, having, you know, just having a good time. You know, the
Right.
culture
Right.
of Albuquerque. So that's how it all started that weekend. Following weekend, I made my South by Southwest debut with the Gods Terminology and Paul Wall. You know, And
Oh,
yeah, shouts to Term, Paul, and of course the
yeah,
DJ Deadeye, man. I got to
that
meet Terminology the very first time I rocked with for Do It for Music Fest out in LA. Yeah, shouts to my man Owen too. But yeah, that was the first time I ran into Term, and I was like, "Yo, we gonna work together, man. Eventually, one day, you know." I'm just putting it out
yeah,
there. Shouts to
yeah.
Term again, man. But
You know, and I came to the show when you know, when Term came and the legendary Large Professor, you
oh
know,
yeah,
Large Pro came through. Deadeye, we all chopped it up. And right before, a week before, I think was it the week before that show, I got up with the locksmith, you
oh
know,
yeah, yeah.
Silk
You
the
was telling me about
locksmith.
that.
Yeah,
That's
broke,
fire.
broke a little bread with him. We him chopped it up. His merch table was next to my merch table, and we just
Yeah,
was picking too. But then a week after that, y'all guys brung Terminology, Large Professor, you know what I mean, and that was very solid, And then
yeah,
y'all
man.
went to like spot. That was like a 4 spot, 5 spot tour, right? Yeah, y'all went to.
Yeah, 5 city joint. We did what was it? Tucson, Phoenix, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, then Albuquerque again. So like,
Yeah,
even though it's like a double district joint for
yeah, yeah,
Albuquerque and
yeah.
Santa Fe. For those of y'all don't know, man, if you book New Mexico, there is a good run between Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Las Cruces. Taos is getting in the house too now. So
El Paso, Texas,
definitely. Yeah,
right there on
yeah,
the border.
definitely.
Hobbs,
Nice,
New
nice
Mexico is
little
another
run.
spot.
Oh yeah,
Dallas.
yeah, man. Y'all took the whole squad out the Hobbs, man. I wish I could have been there for that one, man.
Oh yeah, for the Devin
Yeah,
the Dude last year 420, I opened up
yeah,
for Devin the Dude, me and Benny Bronco was my DJ. That was a very solid show. It was different, man, and being out
yeah.
it was right near the border, but it was like all desert. And they had like the stage. They had like
Oh shit.
over 127 dispensaries.
Oh
They
wow.
had like 13 different food trucks, and it was really huge, man. It was amazing. I wanted to stay out there, but you had the venue going on, so we had to leave to get to your
Yeah,
venue.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Dog,
You
it was
had
so
going on,
cram
so
packed.
yeah. So we,
Um,
I bounced, but I think Benny stayed, and I mean, we all bounced, so we all wanted to, show love to everybody, because at that time, I was doing a lot of shows at that time. I was doing, and then you booked me
yeah,
on the show to one of
yeah,
your events with Confidence and that disaster,
yeah.
bringing them back. Talk about that.
Destruct. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So May 5th, man, Cinco de Mayo out here in Albuquerque. People love to go up, man, and people love new stuff. So like we bringing y'all a brand new venue, the spot. Shouts to my man Dante. But yeah, man, shouts to Tug too, man. He the one kind of like plugged that in for me too. So shouts to my mans too. But yeah, man, we got the legendary Sadat X, Elder Sensei, Just P, Master of the Ceremonies, Con and Destruct, Native Slang doing their thing, Wolfman Jack and Settle Dealer, and of course, you can't forget the DJ, man, E-Dub and Vin Laden holding it down. So
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
gonna be
they
a pack.
solid, man.
pack
Shout out
show.
to a Master Ceremony, man. I'm glad he back outside. Last time I got a chance to talk with him with Benny Bronco, his wife passed away, and last year he shut down the
R.I.P.
tour
man.
last year. I was supposed to be on that tour with Benny Bronco, but they canceled it. He canceled the tour. He's going through some grieving. So I'm glad he's outside. Can go out to his lovely wife and kids, and so I would
Definitely,
love to meet him
man.
in the flesh. So I can't wait I would love to show up and show out during that event also, and all that. So I see you got tickets for that joint, right?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say backstory, man. My man Owen do it for music out in LA. He's like, bro, have you linked up with Master of the Ceremony? I was like, nah, dude. Like, I keep hearing about my dude, and like we just keep missing each other, dog. And finally, he reached out, and he was like, yo, Ek, are you in town? I was like, yeah. He said, let's make this Sadat joint happen, man. This Elder Sensei show. So yeah, man. Shouts to Master of the Ceremony. He's a hardworking dude, man. One of the
Yeah, man,
most
good
hardest
dude,
working dudes
man.
out there.
I chopped
And
him up on the three-way with Benny one good time.
yeah,
He did a track with Benny Bronco's last album, and I heard some of his tracks, and I heard a couple other tracks that's open that I heard that I might end up getting on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not something in
Shone,
that.
man.
We right here live right here on the Underground Lounge, the episode 1 with my brother, definitely Ethel, man. He always show
Yeah,
me
buddy.
love. He put me on 3 or 4 different shows out here in Albuquerque. He's definitely pushing the culture forward. Make sure y'all follow him. It's on the screen right
Yeah,
there.
man.
Echo one
Yeah.
five three six. Make sure y'all follow
Shouts
him
to
on
everybody
Instagram.
in the room, yo.
Yeah, bless everybody
Shouts.
just tuned in, man, on the platform. Shout out to the Even Watch Network, uh, and all that, the whole family. I'm with 716 Live. Man, I'm connected to a lot of media family that's pushing the culture forward. And just to let y'all know, this platform here is for the boom bap community, producers, urban fashion. We talk about merch and all that. So while we get into the merch, before we get to the halftime, before we get into playing some bills and play some commercials and everything, let people know about your merch, man. Your merch is just
Oh
bananas.
man.
You got the hoodie on right now.
Oh yeah. We out here working. Shouts to my sponsor, my main man, my dude, custom one-offs, cool clothing in the house right here. The shit don't fade, shit don't crack. I swear to God. I love it.
No doubt, no
But yeah,
doubt.
man,
Yeah.
we try to keep it all in-house, like in-house as in New Mexico, there's a lot of amazing artists out there, a lot of printers. And with that said too, man, shouts to Saba Wear out there, you know what I mean? I got him in the back, man. My brother in the back.
Okay, I see it. Yeah,
it's
no
a little
doubt.
hard
Yeah,
to see.
you merged up. Yeah, you merged up. I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna copy some merch, man. I need me one of them hoodies.
Yeah.
Give me one of the fitteds or something. I wanted the show last time. I was gonna cop something last time, but you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, my man K and you, know what I'm saying. The sizes were right. I'm a big boy.
Oh yeah. That's like the
the
first sizes that fly out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to cop something though on the next event, man, and everything, man. How you feeling? What you connected with on the dispensary side? I know you did a lot of shows for a lot of dispensary festivals out from Colorado to New Mexico to Texas. Let's talk about that movement. That's powerful.
Oh snap, yo. Shouts to, of course, Sean Keys, man. That's one of my main G's. He's been doing this thing, Cranium Cannabis, on 4th and Griegos down in Albuquerque. There's big boy Buds. Enough said, the man Abu. Shouts to Abu. Let's see, Chronic Cowboy. Zia Terps. Oh my God, this is a grip, man. This is a lot, but for those of y'all that don't know, man, every Friday night they got Al Baye going on in Albuquerque, dog, and that's like the premier spot for cannabis, everything cannabis. Save your money, don't ain't knocking the dispensaries, but save your money.
That's the Walmart of cannabis.
Yeah, man. So dude,
cannabis right there.
So I'm gonna be moving back up to Denver soon, man, and I've been talking with a lot of labels up there, and of course a lot of dispensaries for sponsorship. So we 180 back to the marketing aspect of all this. Like a lot of heads step in here, and just expect to blow. You could pay for your little likes and your views and shit, but when you're doing it right organically, you get your sponsorship in, you get everything in motion. People start promoting you, and then people want to get to know you. So we in that process right now of getting the marketing going. I got my lovely wife about to graduate with her business admin, and she been put me on some game too. So shouts to the wife.
Good people, man. My wife always asks about the wife, how she doing and stuff. Man, she good people, man. Good people. When you did that big event that we had at the one spot, she the hospitality with her was amazing, and your beautiful kids, man. You know what I mean?
You
definitely got an amazing family, man. So salute to your family and your seeds, and you definitely grinding.
Salute, man.
And you definitely a king in the game. So you just continue pushing the culture forward. We're gonna take a break, real quick. On this break, and we'll be back in a minute. So if anybody want to get on this platform on Even Rush Network, you can definitely do what it'll do. We're gonna let you know a little bit about that, and we also gonna let you know more about music marketing, because he just talked about marketing. We're gonna talk about this in the second half, and we're gonna play his track. So tune in on this song, single. We're gonna talk about that when we get back. So no doubt, this right here is the Even Rush Network, the Underground Lounge. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
It's underscore little Drizzy says, how do I know my target audience and know what's working and what isn't working? Well, here's how you're going to know your content is working, right? You're going to know your content is working because all your costs per whatever actions are going to be cheap as hell. It's going to be very inexpensive for you to gain followers. It's inexpensive for you to get people to leave the platform. And when I say leave the platform, meaning they see you on Instagram and they click the button, your smart link, and go to Spotify or they go to another place. What else? Your cost per view is going to be cheap as hell. You know what I'm saying? So any action that you're trying to get as a result of whatever marketing effort you're putting out there is going to be cheap as hell. That's how you know it's working, yo. You know what working feels like. You feel me? Because, yo, people are going to be in your DMs telling you, yo, you got next. Producers are going to be trying to toss you beats, whatever. Your comments, they're going to be in your comment section telling you what the it is. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know it's working. How you know it doesn't work is you're not getting any reaction. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting any reaction. You're not getting any growth. Because here's the thing with this marketing shit, whatever, I tell people all the time, right? Nobody stays in one place on the internet, yo. I know me. When I like something, whatever, first I'm going to Shazam that. Once I find the artist, I'm going to hop on Google and do some more research on it. If I really like it, let me look up a music video. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Well, let me go to Spotify and listen to more songs. Let me save some songs. Oh, let me play this record. Let me tell my friends about this, whatever. Or when I'm driving in the car, I'm going to have this record playing on repeat. These are things that are working, whatever. If these are not happening for you, that means your content doesn't work. Who is your target audience, yo? Your target audience is who the you're speaking to. The artists that make it, the artists I've taken to the next level, they know who the they're speaking to, yo. A lot of you guys feel like, you know, y'all have to like be this versatile super artist that makes music that reaches every single person, whatever. You know what I mean? That's how you lose. You know what I'm saying? When you aiming at everyone, you don't hit no one. You know, your target audience is literally who you're crafting your message for, whatever. So as an artist, what you need to do is sit down and define who that one person is. They used to tell me create an avatar, you know what I'm saying? An avatar on, you know, who would specifically buy a certain product, whatever. So you create an invisible person, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be like this female, this age, and she might be into this, but might not want to do this, whatever. Might go to these spots, but don't hang out here. So it gives you an identity, you know what I'm saying, that you're crafting this marketing message towards, whatever. The Stunning Gambinos of the world, artists like that, whatever, the A Boogies, this and that, they know who the hell they're talking to. And then once they break through with that, then eventually, you know, they branch out into other things, whatever. But they always talking to their core audience, whatever. So your target audience is literally who you're crafting your message to. It's just most of you guys don't know who the y'all talking to. Y'all got to figure out who y'all talking to first, and then y'all can make the music that hits that mark and moves the needle for you, you know?
No doubt, we back and full effect right here. Your boy, the Joker, Overlook MC, the first episode of the Underground Lounge. Got my boy EKYM back in full effect. What's going on? Yo, we back on the second half of the podcast.
Oh, man.
Man, let's talk about the single that you got popping right now with the Sweetwater Lust. Let's talk about that. What inspired you to write this joint?
Oh, shit, yo. So for those of you that haven't heard the beat or the track yet, the first thing that came to mind, man, was the beat, yo. It's very sensational, you know, very chill, very vibey, sensual. And first thing that came to mind, man, was like, oh shit, another shorty jam. So right when I was thinking that, Wifey's like, yo, write me a track. And I was like, yo, you can't ask me to write you a track. It's got to happen naturally. So I skipped it. I was like, well, what do I love next? Just as much putting my hands on and shit. So I was like, yo, my gear, yo, like everything, my microphones, the board, you know, the like setting shit up, yo. So like, for those of you that don't know, man, or don't use the site, sweetwater.com, yo. That's my joints. They give you a 2-year warranty on the house. You know, you cop that shit at a Guitar Center, you gotta pay for that shit. So, nah. Sweetwater Lust. is basically a track about all my gear that I love, that I use on the daily, and just, you know, my love for the aesthetic of sound engineering, basically. So that one was for all my sound engineers in the, like, behind the scenes and shit, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. We're gonna get right into that track right
Yeah,
there,
man.
because that joint right there is definitely banging. You know what I mean? And y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments about this joint. This is the first single off of his album. What's the name of the album?
Bricolage 1.0, yo.
Yeah. You can get
Yeah.
that on the platforms right now. But we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this Sweetwater Lust. Who is featuring by? Who's the artist that's featuring?
That's the brother Fate, man. That's the dude that produced for like Def-I, Wake Self, the entire Potency crew, and a lot of other names, man. A lot of other names. Shouts to the brother Fate, man. Potency crew in the house.
Yeah, no doubt. You'll get right into it, y'all, right here, man.
Right.
Sweetwater Lust by my boy Echo.
Miss me. I miss you too, sweet shit. I miss you.
This that Sweetwater Lust. Doja and nunchucks, the heat that I bust make you 87, all the old 86. Respect for the vintage, I bought a box. You know that I'm with it. Clean you off with a whippet. Shine you up static free. Get you faded on 16. Controlled by the ox. You know the Mac legendary. My Max out to death. All this musical dope. Doctor sleep with a breath. When they oohing it egg astral project. Elastic audio pitch. Egg melodically vex. Keep your attention to Nike. All day I dream about sets. Got an idea cause I'm Mikey Rob saying with best. Let's go. My plugins from the UK, technology's best. Make the old sound new without a cover remix. I can make you sound like you plumped up your lips without a stab or a stitch. Hey yo, who paying for this? Them prostitute prices, $1,000 a hit. Some in the classics with my Behringer, the narrative's this. H7s with the S10s, rockets I neglect them. I started for my session, now the marriage is bliss. Came a long, long way from dragging that suitcase to store my equip. New house with a new space, old mic with a new case, gold cords with a new face, amplify with the cloud flip, brew with a loud slip. That's the nature of the biz. Don't like it, it's 9 to 5. Where the people always hide, dysfunctional till we vibe. So stop with the malarkey, come and bark with the team. Doji Moto VCC, word, build your old dreams.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to this relationship, I'm cool, I'm content with a basic bitch. We make magic when I plug into her interface. This lips, we good as long as we don't crash before I save this shit. Occasionally sip the sweet water and dream about pianos. Always look out of windows, never bit out of the apple. My tools may not be the sharpest when I cleave samples, but everyone's getting stabbed at the beat battle. All these machines, gang banging all the sockets, blasting this shit till smoke's coming out the rockets. Them catalogs be burning holes in the pockets. Got boxes of gear instead of clothes in the closet. Sacrifice the rent money for a new microphone. Dear engineers, why is our price this low? For you I spend my Saturday nights at home. Gotta get this mix just right, you know.
Yo, Fake came through on that joint, man. Yo.
He collected. Definitely left that joint, man. You know, this was one of the. There's another single before this that I heard, but this right here just touched me in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this right here, like this was passionate right here.
Yo, man, that's one of my favorite joints to perform every time, dog. I get tired of performing it sometimes, but they're like, "Yo, you didn't do Sweetwater, yo, what?" You know, and then it's my chance. It's my chance to, to give thanks back to the engineer that's holding it down for everybody at the end of the night. You know what I mean? So like they really dig it, man. The homie in the homie in El Paso, yo, he was like, yo, this shit was fire, dog.
This would be my request right here. That's why I picked it for the show. Man. And anybody that's tuned in right now, we also celebrating the Boom Bap community platform of the day. He also plays this song all the time. I'll make sure to check out that Chris G Fridays and Saturdays right here on straight from the underground.net. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJ Chris G, go ahead and follow him right there. He's live. He just got off live right now, and he probably tuned in now. So salute to my man DJ Chris G. You know what I'm saying? This is the platform, Boom Bap platform of the week is straight from the underground.net. Make sure y'all tune in and download the app. Check out the other platforms he on. And he played it joint. Last Saturday I heard it. Last Saturday after plays it, and a couple other Boom Bap DJs played it. How do you feel to being in the Boom Bap community and all the platforms? DJ Supreme to Swift Elephant, Gorilla Groove, Underground. I mean, there's a lot of different. How you feel everything that pop up and they tag you?
Oh man, yo, shouts to DJ Quan out of I think it's Houston, man. He loved this joint too, man. Rap is out of control. Has been banging this all crazy. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, to like once you see that week mix put out. And your name is next to all these great legendary cats that you just love so much. You're like, shit. Okay.
And most platforms that you played on, I'm played on. So it's like when I first, matter of fact, that's how we got a conversation because you had, when I first met you, you said you heard one of my joints. You said you heard the Novas or the Punisher, one of them joints on one of the one of your plays in Miami. And then I heard your joint on Ron Sean, the Ron Sean mix.
Yeah, I was just about to say, out in Paris,
man.
Yeah,
them are
shouts
brothers,
to Ron
man.
Shaw, G's-On, man.
G's-On, them brothers right there is doing their thing. They pushing the culture super forward. And they got a whole community out there that represents them. Like they're the number one boom bap station in, I believe, in France and Germany right now.
Right.
They're one of the tops. Like, it is someone's coming up. Shout out to out there in Germany. What's it called? Boom Bap Land. DJ Z Dawn, and the other cat, man. What's the female? DJ Angel Spliffs, shout out to her. They coming up too, and I believe they got this track too. Got them out too. You know what I mean? Going Back Land, and so many of them, man. But Ron Sean Mix Show is under like 30 different other boom bap communities that play their shows.
Right.
Chris G, on Straight from Underground, on the website.
That's so fire how like everybody just came together, man, and was just like boom, power in numbers, dog, man. Shouts to everybody that's on that movement, Real talk. Yeah. With that said, WVCC Radio, man. Shouts to my brother H, my native slanger. You know what I mean? Like, so back to Miami right quick. We're chilling in Miami, and my man's just like, I'm about to like hang it up, dog. I was like, well, you ain't cut no project with me yet. How you gonna hang it up, dog? Like, so he's like, all right, well, throw me a beat. That's how it started. Throw me another beat. Next, we have 7 tracks, and we're like, oh shit, we got a project. You know what I mean? Nice little EP. So then we started the native slang, and while that was going on, he was already like, yo, I want to be a writer, dog. Like I write really well, obviously with the pen, but he wanted to do some blog work. So I was like, all right, so he started doing WVCC Radio, and so he started taking care of the writing aspect, and then I take care of like the media aspect and the mixing and all that shit. So we met grounds in the middle, and we created Pro Fresh Publicity. Well, technically he created, and he's like, yo, Ek, you want to do this with me? And that's what spawned us to start allowing the outlet for up and coming artists, unheard artists, basically just giving them the platform to push all the music out to all these DJs that we're mentioning, you know, in this circuit. And yeah, dude, never in a million years would I think, man, I'd be on like some shady 4 or 5, you know, some premiere shows or anything like that. But you know, like it's been a beautiful movement, man, and I've been trying to share that a lot with my people out in Albuquerque, like you know, a lot of people don't think it's a big thing, but like we're saying with the marketing thing, like, bro, you got to spend a little dough on yourself. It takes money to make money. Once you get them articles flying, your name out there in the highlights, you know, because we all know we got friends and family that'll support us and like lie to us and shit. But you know, when your shit's out there in the world getting taken on and people are saying, yo, that's fire, dog. So that's when it's like genuine and you're like, okay, now we doing something, you know. So yeah, man, shouts to,
you know, Dave, when you in that community, it's different feeling, like, and that's what made me really know that your cloth was different, because you know you was on the same platforms I was on. Now you're on more now. Like, I'm on more now. I'm on stuff with new ones, matter of fact. And then every time I see the new ones, the next track list, I see your name pop up. But sometimes I see your name first, and then I come right behind. I think they had this on a blend on the track. Who blend? Somebody blend one of your tracks with State of Mind on my new album I did with DJ Flipside.
Supreme Cut, man. He be playing a lot of our joints, man. Supreme Cut one. Shouts to that, man.
Yeah, I've definitely got to get him on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. He, you know, I don't know if it was him blending. I think it was a dude from Trinidad who blended my track with your track.
Shit.
DJ Dive, I think his name is.
All right.
Trinidad, yeah. He's connected to the same little boom bap community with Ron's on and them. So yeah, you know, he did a whole clipping of the blend and everything. I'm like, that's crazy. I said, that's my man. You know, I told him in the comments, my man, EKYM. You know what I mean? I think I tagged you on IG when he had the post up just like a month ago. I think he was on the road, so you probably missed the tag. But
dude,
he's not a good people in the game.
Dude, there's so much I gotta catch up on, man. I ain't even gonna lie, dude. Like, so much I gotta catch up on. So like being a part of like the South Florida like district and like crews down there, you know. Shouts to SFMG, South Florida Media Gang, and everybody that's inside of it, man. Like, it's a whole plethora of networks in there, dude. And that, I guess that's kind of what inspired me to kind of bring it all back to Albuquerque and try to, you know, push the light and get more people their shines, man, because we got a bunch of dope MCs out here, dude. Dope MCs.
And people can follow the cloth, what you're doing, and actually put in the work like you. This whole marketplace would be a whole different level.
Oh man, yeah,
it'd be crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because
just off the work that you did, the work of Benny Bronco, the work of you know what I'm saying, Stone Age, traveling, leaving the state, you know what I mean, doing anything, networking. If we can get all the people that's in that same circle out here to the same, it'll be a whole different ball.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, you know, that's kind of where a lot of before I left, yo, it was really, really hard to like just get in anywhere, bro. Like, they had like set crews holding down certain areas, certain venues, and if you weren't cool with that one, this crew wouldn't, you know, like. But now though, like, since I've been back, dude, everybody's been working together, and that's been like my main goal since I've been back, was just get the unity like going strong in the community, dog. And that's been like my main push this whole time I've been out here, you know.
Different, man. When I first met you, the performance, when I first seen you perform, and then the boys you brought, man, man, I keep getting their name. They remind me of a Styles P and Jadakiss back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Man,
that's the potency goons, man.
Man.
Yeah, Midnight. Shouts to Midnight and Doc. Yeah.
And I met one of your boys at a show I did in Santa Fe. I did a show. Had to be around May. I did a show, and one of your boys that came to perform. And he was like, "Oh, Joker," you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up. And he came dolo. I said, "Well, your man's at my man's at the work. He couldn't make it." I got to hold it down. He
Yeah.
had the merch table. He got on the stage and killed the dolo. Man, the DJ had his back with the cuts, and that was one of my favorite shows. Besides the show that I did with you, that you booked me with Confident, and then then anything else I like to be. Sometimes I like to be a fan and just be in the audience and check the art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't lying there, bro.
And I pop up sometimes. You know me. So, a couple times you see me pop up. I be in the cut. Sometimes I don't get a chance to really get to holler at you because you be so busy. I just be in the audience and keep it moving. But I'll pop up and see what's going on. I definitely I stay in the streets. I'm outside. You know what I mean? I'm moving like a ninja, but I'm outside.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. You say like heads always tell me like, yo, Ek, man, like every time I look at your IG, I never really see like your content or your stuff with you in it. Because just like you said, bro, I like to fan out too. Like I said, we got a bunch of dope artists out here in New Mexico. So, when they're performing, like I'm in a position to let other people see these people that I like so much. So that's why I'm like on IG, I'm not posting the story. I'm putting you directly on my page. You know what I mean? So tagging you, all that.
See the work, see the art.
Yeah, so like
really going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people feeling you.
Definitely,
they can follow you.
Definitely on my bucket list, man. To definitely do a track with, that's for sure.
Oh, dude, I gotta still send you that 6th floor beat, man. Like, this past week has been bananas, dog. Trying to set the shows up, getting back on the dad mode.
Man, you just busy. Opened up an hour last week.
Yeah. Oh shit, we never even got to close out those 5 shows, man. So it was like Rock the Block, South by Southwest with Paul Wall Terminology. I was out in Miami after that with Sky Zoo and the entire Soul Flow gang. Came back to do the Onyx and R.A. the Rugged Man show. Then we took it home at the launch pad with Coolness Promotions. Shouts to Coolness. And then, like I said, the next joint's coming up, man. May 5th. We got Sadat X, Elder Sensei, and then May 19th, Homeboy Salmon and E-Turn, yo.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to that joint. You went to the one out there in Miami. You know what I mean? I seen that footage. Matter of fact, that's the same time I got premiered on the radio show, on your man's show out there.
Oh, yeah, WVCC.
Jenny, man. Jenny from the beach.
Jenny from the beach, yeah.
Yeah, man, shout her out.
Oh,
she just been showing me crazy love. She got me on like 5 different platforms in the Midwest, and she connected at another station in Seattle. She touring on what she got going on. So I got to show her some love. I got to get her on the show also on the platform.
Yeah, man. Definitely Jenny mad cool, yo. Mad cool peeps, yo.
Yeah, good people.
That's mad tight.
Yeah, she definitely showing me love. So I definitely got to give her a shout out. And shout out to the platform of the week is straight from the underground.net. Make sure y'all go ahead and save that on your device. And he got a show going on Fridays, and tomorrow he has another show, so on that platform. So that's definitely the platform of the week. We have a platform of the week every Friday. I'll be here on the Even Rush Network. You know what I'm saying? And then next week on the show, I'm going to have the legendary Wu-Tang radio DJ Optimus Prime will be on next week.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's tight, dude.
He's from Bronx, but he lives in Buffalo doing his thing. He didn't.
Yeah.
He DJ'd for DJ Rap. He didn't DJ for Rakim. He's the ultimate DJ. So definitely going to show him love. No
That's
doubt.
fire.
And, man, come on, man. The Underground Lounge. We here, man. We here to put in that work. Put people on. Don't forget to follow my man EKYM. Write that down right now. Put it in your device right now. Follow him. You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
What you got working on right now, man? What's new?
Oh man. So besides the shows coming up, to add to that, we got Brooklyn in June with 38 Special and Rockness Monster of Boot Camp Click. And then August we'll be up in Worcester with Sky Zoo and Term all over again. Yeah. But music wise, holy shit. I got about 7 singles I'm sitting on. I got old project that's never been surfaced that I'm gonna put out. I got a lot of dope features on that joint. I got a Fate project that's just needs the tweaking of the mixing and mastering. We got Native Slang 1, 2, and 3 in the chamber. For those of you who haven't heard Native Slang, it's called Native Slanguage, the album on all available platforms. Check that out. But Native Slang 2 and 3 is coming soon. Me and my man Mike Word was working on Altitudes Part 2. And I am currently closing on Sounds of the Southwest, bro, with a plethora of local MCs and production. So, like, yeah, that's coming out. That should be out by like May,
the production wave too. You strong on the production, or you took a bigger break on the beats and have other producers.
Oh yeah,
back on the boards again.
Actually, I just picked up my MPK actually, mix piano beat machine. Last time I went down to Miami, I flew it back with me. Wifey just bought me a new drum pad, so yeah, it's all coming together, man. I'm definitely gonna be diving back into the production aspect of everything, man. I feel like it's overdue. No disrespect to anybody I've been working with, but like, I feel like I want to change my sound again, and I can't find a particular producer to do that for me, man. So I'm about to get my J. Cole on, man, and just take it on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hey, the culture's the culture.
Yeah, definitely.
Elements, baby. You might as well dive into all 9 of them. Might as well. You know what I
mean?
Yeah,
shit. Why not, right?
Well, the creativity is the creativity. You know what I'm saying? You definitely, when you get into your medicine, get into your Medicaid, you can definitely make it do what it do. If it's something I might hear, I might want to, get something from you. I'm working on another project this summer. I'm working on the media side right now with the new podcast, as y'all can see. But I'm working on the next project.
Make sure y'all tap in and follow.
Yeah, tap in and follow. Yeah, definitely. Make sure y'all follow me. The album is out right now. You know what I'm saying? The Woo Injection. You know what I'm saying?
For those of y'all that haven't heard the Woo Injection, don't sleep on my man's. Go hear that, Go get that right there,
it, man. That was
fire, G.
Hard work, man.
DJ Flipside.
Project of 7 tracks. Shout out to DJ Flipside for definitely jumping in, diving into that project with me, man. He was real busy at the time. He was doing a lot of Wu-Tang things, and Wu-Tang got on tour, and he was on tour with them for a minute. Came back to Vegas, and then he just settled in a little bit. Been through some things, and he just bounced right back into the project like it was nothing, was going on, man. So salute to him for being loyal to the project, man. And he definitely put in that work with the cuts on it. You know what I mean? Good collaboration. Yeah. And I brought him out to Albuquerque 2 years ago. Brought him out when I first came here. I brought him out to Launchpad, and we had a Woo experience there. That was an amazing project. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you just missed that because you came back 3 months after that project, after that show.
Yeah. I remember you got mentioned that when we did the Beast to Birthday thing.
Yeah, bro.
That shit crazy, man.
Trying to bring it back out, man. Trying to bring it back out. I know Woo back on tour for their European tour and a little bit of U.S. tour to the Nas. I think it was Nas, Busta Rhymes, Wu-Tang Clan tour, but they just added De La Soul. So that's
shit.
Back on tour in August. So so I know Flipside gonna probably be hitting a couple of them spots also.
That's fire, man.
Yeah, because he did got the Expected Deck mixtape. You know what I mean? He got the new mixtape coming out with Ghostface Killer, Raekwon. He got Sons of Man, new joint. The Army got a mixtape.
Dude.
Flipside. So there's a lot of things coming on the Woo side.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody that's showing love on the Woo Injection now. Everybody is pushing me to do a part 2. I don't know yet.
Oh, there you go.
People
man.
They say you need 7 tracks, so we need 7 more.
Dude, I second that. Wow.
Yeah, it might do something, man. I'm gonna see what's going on. See what can I cook up something. See what I can get some inspiration to do that. But shout out everybody who's requesting that, who's definitely
man,
showing love on the album, man. And you know, and I took a break for a while, you know, popping up on the stage, but I'll be back probably this summer. I will be in Buffalo this summer for the 716 Music Awards and all that.
Oh, I gotta get up there, bro. That'd be dope to get up there, my G.
Man, you hit the, you hit the, the Buffalo area, upstate New York. That, man, you gonna fit right in, no problem. You know, especially, Benny the Butcher's on tour on the 20th overseas, and then also Conway is on tour overseas also in May. So they probably won't be in town, but once they get out of town and come back home, that'd be the best time. But they'll pop up and show love, and they definitely in the community. They know a little something about you. Believe that. They definitely stay air on the streets with the hot music, like that you bring into the table for the culture and all that.
Right.
So shout out to my BSF family, my cousin Rick High, his new project coming, the BSF. And shout out to my man Heem album. I definitely got to check that out. Out of BSF. I definitely got to check that out. He's his lyrics, his wordplay is bananas.
Yeah, man. You ain't never lie. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Wordsmith.
We just here to push this culture forward. What we do. Let people know before we get off a little nugget that you can bring in some inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's want to be in this boom bap community, what can you give them to lift them up, keep them to stay in the culture and don't give up? Give us some good kind words.
Oh man, one thing that has got me a very long way, man. It took me some time to learn, of course, but just stay humble, man. Like, stay grounded, stay humble. You might get some opportunities that are like bigger than you think than life at the time, but in reality, you're still you after everything goes down. So, keep it 100 with your people. Stay transparent, that's like the biggest thing. So like no one can hold no cloud over you, dude. Just stay transparent as possible, and like most people say, hey man, like life's a battle. It's either uphill or you smooth rolling downhill, but either way, keep your guard up. And you know what I mean? Just if you believe in it, manifest that shit, manifest destiny. You are your own God in a sense when it comes to your pathway in life, you know what I mean? So like you have the ability to manifest, like, and that's kind of been my whole MO, man. It's like, people are like, how do you do it with the kids? How do you do it with the job? How you doing it with the school and moving around? And it's just like, I just envision it, write it down, speak it, and then make it happen, man. Like manifest that shit, manifest destiny, yo. Bottom line, man.
That's good kind words right there. My main thing is definitely, if you're going to do this, please understand the business part, understand your lane. One thing I like about the boom bap community in the boom bap lane, each artist that we mentioned today on the first episode of the Underground Lounge is these people that created their own lane, stayed in that community and push forward and understand that this is not made for mainstream. This is made for the culture. It's made for the art, for the movement. So this is a whole different type of community. If you want to tap into this community, trust me, you're going to be educated, inspired, and you're going to be blessed. Believe that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Platform of the week. You know what I mean? DJ Chris G. You know what I mean? Go follow him right there on IG. DJ Chris
Straight
G
from
at
the underground.
585. And check him out at straightfromtheunderground.net. That's the platform, boom bap platform of the week. We have a new one every week. That the community is getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but I never lie about that.
Love to have you on the show again when your next project comes. We're going to keep you keeping you on the playlist on the Underground Lounge. So Sweet One is always going to be on the playlist. So we definitely going to be doing the top 4 songs of the month every time we do this, and everybody anybody that want to request that song is on the playlist on the Underground Lounge. You can request it anytime. Put it in the comments when you're ready to play some music. We'll definitely let you hear it right here on this platform, man. We appreciate everybody tuned in right now.
Thank you, everybody. The people commenting, hitting the like button, subscribing, all that good stuff, man. Thank you for your time, yo. I appreciate everybody out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we had a good time on the first annual. My man DJ Larry Live got busy.
Yeah.
We hope we can have him next week. Next week we will have, the Wu Tang Radio DJ Optimus
Bro.
Prime next week. So tune in next week. We here every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all tune in on the Evening Rush Network. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next Friday. My boy Ekum, no doubt.